Welcome to the most extreme ranking challenge.
Hi, everybody, and welcome. I am middle-aged, middle-class man who's moving back to a small town after losing everything I got to take care of broken animals, and I find love in all the wrong places. Welcome, I'm Tyler, Tyler, your host to Most Extreme Ranking Challenge. I'm trying to be like every Hallmark movie, like roll into one.
Okay. All right. I was thinking you was thought you was referencing Pokemon for some fucking reason. I didn't know why. All right.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. That was Pokemon Arceus. I don't know if you haven't been
You
playing.
were talking about like fucking Professor Oak. That's what I thought. I don't know why.
No, but welcome to Most Extreme Ranking Challenge, the Valentine's Day edition. I am Tyler, your host, and today we'll be ranking rom-coms, romantic comedies. And as much of a loose term as that is, we're going to try to figure it out here today. As always, I have my co-host, Anna.
Hi, I am ready to fall in love.
Lemar Harris.
Hi, to get these rings, nigga.
And then Matthew Johnson.
Just want to remind everybody here that Tyler has a hot Brazilian wife. Just want to remind y'all this. Okay? So if you think he's single, he is not. He has a hot Brazilian wife. Just to remind all of y'all watching this.
What are you talking about? I moved back to my small town to fix animals and automobiles
with his hot Brazilian wife,
and to ride public transportation and to fight the man in order for me to find love in all the wrong places. And then also our guest of honor, she's back. She is awesome. BettieGeek or Samantha.
Thank you, BettieGeek or Samantha. Yes, thank you. And I have to say, if hashtag broken animals doesn't sweep at the Oscars, we riot. We riot.
Riot.
Broken animals. Broken animals.
I was trying to be as facetious and jokey as possible. And let's see what happens with my picks today with romantic comedies. Today the judges will be Sam at number 5, Matthew at number 4, myself at number 3, Anna at number 2, and Lemar at number 1. I almost said myself. Lemar and I are the same person. We just
really?
Yeah. Lemar is
I am Matt.
You put on a trench coat. You put on a trench coat, and then you're Tyler.
Tyler. Man, I can't wait to use that when I get pulled over next time. Anyway.
Alrighty, we're going to get into it. As for the 5th best rom-com of all time, Samantha is our judge. And who wants to go first? If nobody wants to go, I'll go first.
Please, Tyler, go ahead.
I'll go first. Okay, so here's the weird thing. I don't really like this movie or this franchise. I think that the movie is very okay, but I think what this movie did was open doors and make rom-coms a little bit more, I guess, not salvageable, but watchable for a broader audience. It was a weird comedy with a really weird cast where you're just like, this person's in this movie or this person's in this franchise. Why? And my number 5 for the 5th best rom-com of all time, I think might be Meet the Parents with Ben Stiller, Robert De Niro, Terry Polo, and oh my god, and Gwyneth Paltrow's mom, Blythe Danner. It is a weird movie with some like really amazing actors in it in this really weird comedy. Like Owen Wilson is in it, where he plays an ongoing character of like the ex-boyfriend in this terrible franchise that just kept going for some reason. That led to like Dustin Hoffman and Barbara Streisand for some reason in this movie. But I think it's not the greatest movie in my opinion, but so many people, like so many like men and women would rather watch that than most other rom-coms, I believe. So and it killed at the box office, and it was like the talk of the town. Nobody would shut up about this movie when it was in theaters. So I was like, I have to give it credit where credit's due. Meet the Parents. I don't know if anybody agrees, disagrees. I just think it should be at least mentioned in this list. Not the greatest, but hey, he had a huge impact.
Tyler, I gotta Google this real quick. Give me a second. Hold up. Gonna
Ben
try to agree
Stiller,
with
Robert
you.
De Niro.
You don't know Meet the Parent? Everybody
Look,
knows
nigga,
Meet the
that
Parent.
movie came out in 2000. In 2000, I was 10. You know what I was thinking of when I was 10?
You're so
Exactly.
so young.
Hentai.
Okay. Wow.
Please, somebody follow that. Okay,
I
follow
was
that.
12
Go
years.
ahead.
I was 12 years old, but it's still like the second movie, the third movie. I think the fourth movie came out, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, why is this going still?
First
I just
thing.
remember Robert De Niro. That's it.
First
Was
thing.
he in that?
I have nipples.
Yeah, he
Greg.
was. He was the
I have
second.
Okay,
nipples,
alright.
Greg.
Just
Can you
make
milk
sure.
me?
Alright.
Like
So-
so many iconic things, like lines came out of that movie.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing about Meet the Parents and why, Betty, you definitely shouldn't vote for that. That movie technically is not a rom-com. It is a comedy that has romance in it.
No,
I don't
that
care
is an
what list you found
absolute
it from,
This
rom-com.
is
Tyler.
the debate. We're gonna have
Tyler,
a
I don't
debate.
care what list you
It's gonna
found
be
it
the whole
from.
time. We're
It
gonna
is
debate this,
wrong.
yeah.
It
It
has
is
the
wrong.
airport.
The
It has the
core-
airport
the
scene. It has
core-
the airport scene.
Message of not romance. The core message of that movie was family drama.
Winning over the dad, winning over the dad for the love of your life. You break up for literally no reason whatsoever,
Nope.
and then there's an airport scene where like, I do love
go.
her. You
There we
do
go.
love me.
There we go.
Like that is rom-com.
There's
to
the
a
other
T.
guy, Owen Wilson.
There's
Wrong.
the other guy. It's
Oh.
every
That's the
stereotype.
Owen Wilson's the best part.
May I say
Love him.
that movie is on the list for like rom-com
Wow.
movies?
Yeah,
So-
it doesn't matter. You can tell people
I
can
did not
say,
know
you
that,
know
but-
what's a good color? The number
Not
4.
to
It
help.
doesn't mean it belongs there.
Okay. I'm
Okay,
just
a real good color.
throwing a
Wow.
bone to
You're
Tyler.
just-
I don't know why.
You're just hating on Ben Stiller. Okay, he
I'm
was-
having
No,
so much
I'm
fun
not
already.
gonna hate
he
on
I
was,
have to
Ben Stiller.
he
tell
You
was
you
know
a
guys,
why?
heavyweight, sir.
Because I have my number 5 pick, and it's an
Okay.
actual romantic comedy because the core message about that is romance. In fact, that romance had to happen over 50 times.
Oh God.
50 first
Oh my
dates
god.
Oh
is a
God.
fantastic romantic
Oh,
comedy.
God.
It was so
I-
sweet, so loving, and at the end of the day, he figured out how to remind her that he loves her over and over again. She wakes up every morning, falls in love with this man, and they live happily ever after on that boat. What is wrong? We cold, dead-hearted motherfuckers. How do you not love the very fact that, first thing, it was one of the few Adam Sandler movies, maybe 4 or 5 in existence, where he was not absolutely annoying for the entire
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Okay? Second
Really?
thing, Drew Barrymore probably doing one of her best roles outside of Charlie's Angels. Okay?
E.T.?
Fuck off.
Wow.
Man, we all
Fuck
shitting
off.
on these.
You
I
Man,
can't give you
Charlie's
that one.
Angels as
I
It's gonna be a
can't
great
give you that.
I
episode,
know. I
y'all.
was like,
Great
oh,
episode.
yeah,
That's
no,
a
wedding
romantic
sing-
comedy
yeah.
right there. Where
Never been
Wedding-
kissed. Come on.
I'm so
Wow.
happy.
50 first
Yeah.
dates. It is a great movie. It is adorable. It is sweet. It has enough comedy for both sides of the fence to enjoy, since 9 times out of 10, these are like heterosexual couples. As a dude, I was able to watch it and enjoy it versus going, why doesn't she just leave him? He's obviously not interested, which is in so many of these romantic comedies. I believe it's actually a pretty good movie. I enjoyed it. Once again, Rob Schneider didn't play. I don't think he played an ethnic role in this one. So
Yes, he
another ding for him. Did he play an ethnic role in this
He was
one?
the
I think-
best friend who was like half blind, and he was like in the tank.
Yeah, but he wasn't like a Middle Eastern guy or
Wait, wrong
like.
movie. Never mind.
I mean, he was a Pacific Islander.
Was he a Pacific Islander? Well, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's still a great movie. For the
You did.
it came out in 2004. We weren't as woke back then.
No,
But I saw
no.
BettieGeek's
Especially not
face.
Rob
I know
Schneider.
I didn't win this one, but I should have. It's better than Meet the fucking Parents.
Sorry, I keep it all here. Sorry. I have some stuff to
I
say
can't
at the
believe
end.
you
Don't
did
worry.
Dirty. I can't believe
Don't
you did.
worry.
Like, I don't like old Adam Sandler movies at all, but man, he has done some amazing, like Punch Drunk Love. I really liked him in that
Mhm.
9/11 movie with John Cheadle. He was
Oh,
amazing.
God,
in
yeah.
That was not
Uncut
an Adam Sandler movie. That was a movie
Yeah,
Adam
it's true.
Sandler was in.
That's true.
That's wildly different.
I love.
Yo,
Yeah,
dead
yeah,
ass though. The movie The Cobbler is really fucking good. Like,
the
oh
Cobbler.
my god, that's the one where he's like the shoe owner and
He's a
everything, and like he
shoe
creates
cobbler.
shoe. He's a
What?
shoe cobbler and shit. And every time he puts on shoes, he becomes that person and like lives different lives and shit. This is an Adam
Oh,
Sandler movie
looking in this
that like
up.
was self like produced by him, and all that stuff. It
Yeah,
was
Adam
What?
so
Sandler is
fucking good.
capable of making decent movies.
10% Rotten Tomatoes. For the
I don't give a
Cobbler.
fuck. It was a good fucking movie.
Wow.
Seriously, it was really good.
We're gonna be here all night. Who
Yeah,
has
go
a
ahead.
rom-com?
I have a proposal, though. I have a proposal to wrap this little segment up.
What's that?
Can we do a most extreme ranking challenge of the Sandlerverse?
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Easy.
Oh my
God,
god.
First,
Do it.
Easy.
what's
Okay.
the one where he was like his sister? That's the worst one by
Jack and
miles.
Jill.
Oh
Jack and
God.
With Al Pacino
Jack
doing
and
a Dunkin' Donuts commercial. Jesus Christ.
So, I had to do some rearranging here. But number 5, as of right now, is Bridget Jones' Diary.
Oh.
Okay, all
Time
right.
to Google. Google.
Time to Google. All right,
How do you spell
So-
Bridget?
Bridget.
Brigitte.
All right.
Just put Jones Diary and it'll come up.
Yeah, let me just say, Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite books, and this is loosely based on it. So Jane Austen is the GOAT. But Renee Zellweger, Colin Firth. It's romance comedy, and I think it's one of the defining movies for romantic comedies. So, and the first one and second one was okay. The third one, we don't talk about the third one, but
Yeah,
keep
but just
it-
look at Hugh Grant's face for like 90 minutes.
It's okay, it's
Hugh
bearable.
Grant was dreamy at a
he
certain
was.
point of his
It was
life.
his prime. It was his prime. Everybody's prime
and-
was this movie.
And that was when he was arrested for prostitution back
good
in
old days.
1998. Just kidding.
The good old days. And it was everybody's prime. I think it was one of the best movies. Top five.
I never understood why people thought he was just so not what is it like so not romantic. Was like he was just like all he would do is stutter like me, and nobody thinks that I'm like charming at all.
Tyler, don't even finish that sentence.
So-
I know your history. You're full of shit.
Well, first of all, stop.
Don't ruin Hugh Grant for me in the 90s.
I live for that, so no,
Okay.
don't go there.
Okay. All right, Matthew. What is the 5th best rom-com of all time?
Look, niggas, I don't really fuck with rom-coms that much. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know half of these movies that they're talking about. I don't know anything. So I'm not gonna win.
rom-coms?
I'm not gonna win none of this. But I'm just gonna give y'all shit that I've seen that I hope that y'all may check out later on and enjoy and all that stuff. Because I'm not gonna win it. No, I'm just going to just offer shit that maybe y'all haven't seen, or maybe expose you to something new. Like for example, my number 5. Once again, my list is very fucking small. It is not a movie. It's actually a K-drama. It is called Mystic Pop-Up Bar. And it is about a young man with a unique ability working for a century-old bar to resolve customers' problems through their dreams and everything. There is romance. There is action. There is a little bit of drama. It's touching as well, too. I believe it's like 14 episodes or so, and it's on Netflix, #Netflix. And it's really good. It was one of the first K-dramas that I actually finished that I wasn't like, check the fuck out of, So, not gonna win this, but I do recommend y'all check out Mystic Pop-Up Bar. It's really fucking good, honestly.
Okay.
Especially if you haven't watched much K-dramas, and especially if you're like first K-drama with Squid Games. No, you need something better and a little bit more easier on the heart, which is Mystic Pop-Up Bar, okay? And it
Is
actually
it as
talks
romantic as Squid Games? Is it just as romantic?
even more romanticer and shit. Because one of the best things about the drama is they do talk about like the afterlife and how people adjust themselves about reincarnation as well too. And it's a good way of that being presented to you without being
Okay.
overwhelming. So it's really good. Like I said, not gonna win this, but I would recommend y'all check this out.
All right. Okay, Sam. You have Meet the Parents, 51st Dates, Mystic Pop-Up Bar, and Bridget Jones' Diary. What are you
So
choosing?
I have taken notes, and I have to say, Matt, thank you so much for the recommendation. I cannot consider it because I've not seen any of it, in my opinion. But I literally wrote it down, and I do want to watch it. So thank you. It sounds, just by the title alone, sounds really cool. You had me at Mystic, honestly.
It's really fucking good.
So-
Like, oh my god.
So Lemar,
Oh, go away from me.
yeah.
Move on. I saw your face. I knew I saw your face as soon as I said it. You know you're wrong. It's okay. I know you don't have
it's
a.
cool. It's cool.
It's
You know,
okay.
I have a love-hate relationship with Adam Sandler, which is why I think we should do the Sandlerverse. Because there are movies that I love and movies that I hate and movies that I love to hate, and this is not one of them. I'm so sorry.
You don't
I
like
watched,
Sean?
like,
You don't
10
like Sean
minutes of it.
Astin? You don't like Sean Astin with a lisp? Like,
I don't even think I got that far, honestly. I saw like 10 minutes. I was like, I'm good. I'm gonna do like anything else right now. I'm so sorry, Lemar. I'm so sorry.
Shame on you.
I thought it was
Real
good pick,
shame.
Lemar. If it
Thank you, Tyler.
I don't
Real
like Adam
shame.
Sandler, but I do or his old stuff, but I do like that movie.
Oh, shame.
Okay, Tyler, you're next, my friend.
I know, it's fine. It's fine.
Okay. So with Meet the Parents, I'm absolute Owen Wilson trash and absolute Ben Stiller trash. Like I love pretty much all the stuff they do. I am such trash for them and I own it. I don't care. I pretty much always think they're funny. It could be the same exact movie and I think it's funny. However, I have to go with Bridget Jones' Diary, even though I haven't seen all of it. I'm not allowed to watch it. But because I will say it is like a staple. Everybody talks about how like it's just been there, it's just been that staple of rom-com for, everybody knows that. And Anna loves it. I can see that she loves it in her eyes. She's like really passionate about it. And I had to give it to Bridget Jones' Diary.
The romance is just filled with her eyes. Yes.
Mic drop. Mic drop. Wait.
I don't expect to win any of these things. I just think like
Oh,
that
that
one was my one. I was
on.
like, I gotta give it credit for credit's due. But the next
They're all
four,
great options, you guys.
the next three for me are like
Tyler.
I care about.
Tyler, let's be real about this. This is Anna's episode. This is all her.
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think after this it's all downhill.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Are you trying to say? Are you trying to say that I don't have feelings, Matt? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying that you had a Lord of the Rings episode and that was yours. This is Anna's episode now. We're fine. We're fine. That's what I'm saying.
Is the next episode Sailor Moon?
I'm coming for that title. I need you to know.
Yes.
Excuse me, sir. No.
You're excused.
How dare you?
Are excused.
How
you
dare
are
you?
Excused.
How dare you?
You are.
Remember, niggas. Remember. Hey, Tyler, who's the judge for 4?
Number 4 is you, Matthew.
Oh shit. Oh, you know what? No, that's fine.
Yeah, you know what? I'm happy with my pick. Again, I just want to say these movies, and that's all and that's all I care about. You know what? Samantha, you get to go first. You were the judge last. What is the 4th best rom-com movie of all time?
Okay.
Or rom-com of all time.
Okay, I'm gonna stick with my order because I just can't push my top 3 yet. We got to work our way up to that. So, as somebody that absolutely loathes all like Hallmark movies and all those cheesy like, I just can't stand it. I can't. But I'm more of a comedy person than a romantic person. So there was this movie that came out a couple years ago called, and it's completely satirical, Until the End. And that's when they get you. And I'm like, no, I got tricked into watching a rom-com. But, Thor's brother is in it, whatever his name is. Brother of Thor. Not Loki. It's not Loki. The Hemsworth guy, the other one that's not Chris.
Liam.
Liam. Yeah, it's Liam. It's Liam. He's in it, and then Rebel Wilson's in it, and it's called Isn't It Romantic? Oh, and the guy, that one guy from Workaholics is in it as well. He's so funny. Oh, and Nick Jonas's wife is in it. Priyanka
Chopra.
She's in it. She's gorgeous. Oh my god.
This is her episode.
So it's all satirical, and like she like hits her head and then wakes up, and it's like it hits all those tropes. And then, like, by the end of it, she, like, is, like, in it. So, I guess kind of a spoiler, but, like, it's so good. It's so silly. It's so funny. And it's actually a good time.
What's the movie?
What movie is it?
Isn't it romantic?
It's called Isn't It Romantic? I'm sorry. I thought I read it, but I didn't say it all.
That's the name of the movie?
Isn't It Romantic? Yeah.
Wow, they need a better writer.
Wait, that's what with Rebel.
I think it's kind of the point.
That was the whole point. That was the whole point.
Yeah, with Rebel Wilson, right? Okay, yo, that shit was good. I remember seeing that. Yo, that was hella good.
Yeah, it really was. Yeah.
Honestly, I saw that. I was just randomly saw it's really good.
Wait. You had to Google Meet the Parents, but you saw Isn't It Romantic?
No, I saw, but no, you wanna know how? Because Isn't It Romantic is more current. Once again, I was fucking 10 when Meet the Parents came out.
But there was like 4 movies of Meet the Parents that we all.
Man, I don't care about those white movies. No, I don't give a fuck.
Everybody across the land knows I have nipples. Greg, can you milk me?
Okay, Tyler. Do you think I've not seen Meet the Parents? I've seen Meet the Parents. I just don't remember a fucking thing about the movie.
Yeah, but you remember the nipples.
That says a lot about a movie. Just saying.
That's true. That's why. I mean, again, it doesn't matter. Either. Okay, I've been talking. I'll go next. Matt, you're not gonna pick this movie, but I absolutely love this movie. I think it has one of the best casts of all time. It has Jack Nicholson, and I think, in all honesty, his second best role of all time, right after One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Um,
No.
Jack Nicholson is this OCD insane person
No.
who is absolutely in love with his waiter, Helen Hunt, and has to take a dog. Or it has to take care of a dog and take Greg Kinnear across country because Cuba Gooding Jr. threatens to kill him. As Good as It Gets is one of the funniest movies of all time. One of the most crazy romantic comedies. It breaks barriers and stuff. Cuba Gooding Jr. is unbelievable in that movie for the 3 minutes that he's in it. Oh man, I grew up in hell, homeboy. And it's like it's just like his whole speech of when he's threatening Jack Nicholson is just so epic and amazing. And yet he's just like, I really do think it's one of his best characters of all time. Greg Kinnear is
I'm so
unbelievable
sorry,
in
Tyler.
it.
I thought you were gonna say The Shining, and I was so scared.
I was really excited for that. Like, for real. I was hoping.
That
I was
was
hoping.
interesting.
The Shining's my favorite romantic movie. No, but As Good as It Gets, I love The Shining. I love The Shining, but I do love As Good as It Gets more of a movie. I think it's a fantastic comedy. I think that the cast is unbelievable, and it is watchable, which is a lot I can say for rom-coms. For the next 3 movies I get to say, these are the only rom-coms that I can bearably watch, and this is absolutely the number 3 one of the rom-coms I can watch without wanting to spoon out my eyes. As graphic as that was, sorry, but yeah, As Good as It Gets for my number 4. Yeah, that's my shot.
Sure. Good answer. Next.
I got you.
You got me.
I got you.
Give me something.
Now,
Give me something
not
I
as
may
far
know.
as Meet the Parents, it's not as recent as It's All About Romance, but it's still a hilarious movie, star-studded cast for the time. For the time. I just want to let you know who's on this cast, okay? We had Christopher Walken, Rachel McAdams, Isla Fisher, Owen Wilson.
Oh my God, no.
Vince Vaughn. Wedding Crashers was the most hilarious goddamn romantic comedy. You know why? Because it was a comedy that was romantic. It was about these 2 guys that just went to random weddings and plowed the bridesmaids. That's all they did.
Love.
They don't know these people, and then they went to the wrong right one, and they found people who was like, we're just gonna bring these people in. Vince Vaughn found love in all the wrong places. Owen Wilson found love in the right place. It was and it has all your tropes except for the airport. They didn't go to an airport, but it definitely was like this other guy and stealing from the other guy.
They went to more weddings instead. And they were like, this wedding doesn't fit. This wedding is too soft.
But it was fantastic. It's a great movie. And actually, Matt, I think you would legit enjoy it.
Wedding Crasher. I know the movie.
Oh, you've seen it?
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen it. Once again, I don't remember. I really don't remember all these white ass movies and shit. But I've seen Wedding Crashers. I remember the gist of the movie and shit.
We can't bring the ones we know to this particular list.
Come on, you give me one. Give me one black. Give me one black.
Not for 4, my brother. Not for 4. Not for 4.
Right. The one time I'm a judge for something I may know. All right, sure.
I got number 1, my brother.
Anyway, okay. Next, I believe Anna. Anna? Yeah,
we'll go. Yeah. I am going to I'm gonna lose this one, but we actually did briefly discuss this. Is this a romantic comedy? Is this a dramedy? I believe this is a romantic comedy. Crazy Rich Asians. All right, this movie was the epitome of that year. What year did it come out? A few years ago. But it had Henry Golding, Gemma Chan, Constance Wu, and it blew me away on how amazingly well done this movie was, because it was based on a book, and those are usually pretty bad, but the book was amazing and the movie was just phenomenal. Oh my God, and the romance and the comedy, I was laughing the whole time during that movie because it was just so great. The lines were amazing. Oh yeah, Awkwafina was in it too. So I believe this is the 4th best, top romantic comedy movie.
I
of
love that
all
movie.
time.
I've seen that movie so
So
many
good.
times.
Oh my
I
gosh.
love that
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for me to cry in something like that. So like it really did. It made me cry a couple of times.
Yeah, it really gets you. Like the casting was so well done and the acting was just top tier. Top tier.
Yeah.
This is some hard choices. AKA, it's not that hard. Because, like, I don't fuck with romantic comedy. So I'll just go in order from my list and just give my opinion. Isn't it romantic? I ain't gonna bullshit. That was actually a good movie. I liked it. I low key find Rebel Wilson low key annoying as fuck sometimes, but in that movie she was pretty solid. Like I'll give her that. Right. As good as it gets, Tyler. I have no idea what the fuck this movie's about. I don't know nothing about this fucking movie.
It's written by the sounds Simpsons, and it's amazing.
Cool. Sounds great. I don't know shit about it. Maybe later, if you would have chosen a movie that I may have watched. Like, somehow I watched all the other ones, but this fucking movie you didn't fucking choose, okay? So I can't really vote for that as well, too. So I'm just going to eliminate your ass right the fuck now. You could have said Spider-Man. It would have been fine, okay? You could have won if you just told Spider-Man. It would be much easier for me.
Spider-Man is in it. Okay. If you just like close your eyes so much we can barely see the movie. Sure. He's in it.
Whatever you say, nigga. Sure. Wedding Crashers is actually I've seen the movie. Great ass movie. Love Owen Wilson in a weird way. And like I actually remember the plot of the movie. I remember the ending of the movie and the irony of the whole movie. Them finding love at a wedding and shit, even though they're just fucking around and all that stuff. Like I remember that.
I care more about where the meatloaf is, but that's just me.
Okay. And Crazy Rich Asians. I've also seen that movie. Dope as hell. The wedding scene was so goddamn awesome. It made me feel poor as fuck. Like, man,
the point of the movie.
That was the point of the movie.
Like, you will never be this.
Never. I will never get that sweet, crazy, rich Asian movie. I will never get that sweet Asian money. I understand that, and it made me question my life and my skin color just a little bit, but not really. So,
wow,
damn. I can't double down on that. You don't have to stand on that pillar by yourself, my brother. You don't have to stand on that one on your own.
Oh, good. Hey, Tyler, you can edit this out of that. I don't know. That's
nope.
I don't even
Absolutely
know.
Nope. That was comedy gold.
So without further ado, I'm actually going to give it to Wedding Crashers. I actually enjoyed. Like Crazy Rich Asians was a really good movie. It really was. But like low key, I kind of side with Betty. I don't feel it as like a rom-com. You know, like it's a good movie, but it doesn't feel like a rom-com. It's more of like I'm about to flex on everybody in this movie and show some romance. You know, so that's just my opinion. But yeah, y'all can throw in a challenge card. I don't know. It's up to y'all business. I would, to be honest, Anna, I was just gonna give it to you because I'm just like. I could just give it to Anna, but nah, you gotta work for that shit, girl. You gotta work for it.
I know, it's okay.
You gotta work for it.
I know I'm cute.
You're gonna win the rest. You're gonna win the rest.
And
like,
I don't know.
You got 5, and you're gonna get most likely 3, 2, and 1. But you know,
I don't know though.
To appease the content creators' gods, we gotta give 1 to Lemar. Just 1.
True. We must.
Because without him, this is not a show.
Yes.
So yeah, that's the one sacrifice. You know. So
pressure.
Number 4.
I mean, I can
down to number 3. Alrighty, Bridget Jones' Diary, Wedding Crashers, and now down to 3, where I'm the judge. Yes, that's right. My cold heart is now the judge of all romantic comedies for the 3rd best of all time. Matt, would you like to go first?
Fuck. You know what? Sure. Damn it. I don't know if this. You're not as much as a weeb as I think. That's the only problem.
You want some time so I can go?
Yeah, go ahead, because this is your show anyway. So go ahead, Anna.
I'm just gonna jump in because this one I'm pretty sure no one has seen, but I if we're talking about romantic comedies, I have to throw in a Bollywood film. So that is pretty much all of like the Bollywood films that I've watched in my lifetime. But I had to throw this one out there. This is early 2000s Bollywood film, and it's basically a sad rich guy who meets a free-spirited manic pixie kind of girl, and they go on an adventure and they fall in love, and there's musical numbers, and there is running through an airport and running through a train station, and it hits every single note of a perfect romantic comedy. It is called Jab We Met. And this is one of the top Bollywood films of the decade for box office numbers. Nobody thought it was going to do good, and it just killed it. And it shot these people, like, gave them like a huge like top tier stardom kind of thing. But yeah, Bollywood films are my favorite, and romantic comedies are my favorite, and this had everything you could ever ask for. So I know I'm not going to win it, but I had to throw it in there because Bollywood is amazing.
I love Bollywood. I just did not expect any on this list. Okay. I've never seen that one, but yeah. Okay. Wow.
It's 3 hours long, but it's okay. It's great.
3 hours long, and they probably
it's pretty long.
They probably shot it in like 2 weeks too.
Beautiful.
Bollywood is amazing.
Yeah.
Bollywood and like how they make film is unbelievable. How quick it is. It's insane. It's like, man, I don't know how they do it. Good for them.
A lot of pre-planning. A lot of pre-planning.
Yeah.
I'll go next. I'll go next because I know that this won't get picked, and I know I was like poking and prodding at what makes a romantic comedy with Tyler's pick. So I'm just gonna throw this out there now, so Tyler can get back at me. But I would say like the main driving force of this movie was love and was romance. And while that was not the main focus, you could say that everything that happened is for love and romance. And as a big guy, I super understand thinking that my personal image is the problem and being the butt of the jokes. People didn't start accepting fat people until like 2015. And even then, fat men are still slightly getting up there. But give it big ups to the Nutty Professor.
That was my number 3. Shit. Okay.
I'm going to give it up to the Nutty Professor as a great romantic comedy because everything he did was to find love. And even the sequel, not as good, but still went that romantic way. And yes, we had the family, which took over the goddamn movie. We had the sci-fi elements. We had this Stefan to Steve Urkel-esque type thing going on. But everything about that movie was to find love and to find romance. And eventually he did as soon as like he learned to love himself and shit like that.
That was my number 3. Oh, shit.
Nutty Professor.
Oh, shit.
Stretching.
Oh, shit.
Stretching, I will admit. Stretching. But it does have...
No, it is absolutely a rom-com.
No, it's a rom-com.
Depends out. Depends
Okay.
out.
Straight up.
There's not a lot of people out there.
Straight up a rom-com.
Not a lot of people out there that can say that they fucked Janet Jackson. I'm just saying.
This is
like,
true.
Yo.
This is true.
Even in the movie, still counts, you know? So,
yeah. So hard that they had to recast her in the next movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not in the clumps.
Yeah, she's not.
Oh, the Clumps and Nutty Professor 2 are two wildly different movies.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Wait, she was in 2, but not the Clumps.
She was in 2, yeah. She wasn't in the Clumps.
I was about to say.
At that point, then they couldn't afford Janet Jackson no more, so that's why
it was a shit movie. That was back when Eddie was starting to make shit
Wait,
movies.
Nutty Professor 2 is the Clump, so I'm so confused.
No,
I thought it was a separate movie.
No, Nutty Professor 2, the Clumps, the Clumps. Yeah, there's it. There was no other one.
Nope, but she's in it.
Oh my god, she is. What the fuck was I thinking?
I have no clue, Tyler.
Why did I think that they recasted her?
This is why we need to do a list of black movies, so we can know you're allowed to do black movies. Oh god, we really got to do this.
That one. Anyway, Nutty Professor, Betty,
next?
Or Matt, whichever one.
Betty, please. I'll go. Once again, mine is garbage. So, once again, I apologize. I don't know shit about rom-com. I have no fucking idea. But you know, somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ate the sharpest tool in the shed, y'all. Okay, I'm going with Shrek. Shrek.
Yes!
Shrek. Motherfucker. Shrek is a rom-com. In my opinion, Shrek is a rom-com fucking movie.
That's actually good.
That's mine too.
Yo, that's like, it's a good movie.
Wait, Betty, is that yours too?
Yes.
Oh, for real? Oh, shit. Yeah.
I love this.
Yes.
I love
Betty,
this.
would you like to explain why Shrek is a great rom-com movie since we're doing this together? You can go ahead.
Because
I know why I love
Shrek
it.
We all know why Shrek is a rom-com.
Ooh, this is going to be a tough one.
I'm saying,
this is not tough. That wins. I'm sorry. That wins.
There's combat.
It's fucking everything. And at the end of the movie, you love yourself. That's all that matters. That's a fucking rom-com. Okay,
Yes,
he
exactly.
was all about his swamp, and at the end of the movie, he have not someone to share that swamp with now.
Oh,
2 other niggas as well, and
Yes.
Donkey, and it has Eddie
Twist.
Murphy in it too.
Eddie
This is
Murphy's
better.
in it. There's a twist on a classic, so it makes it funny. Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth. Smash Mouth.
Okay.
Good pick.
I still say Nutty Professor's good. I would actually put Shrek higher, honestly. I would actually say Shrek should be higher.
But we do this all the time. We do this all the time.
Yep.
do this
Okay.
all the
Why
time.
are you surprised?
We can't miss this opportunity. There's 2 of us in this.
I'm not. Thank God. I got one that I'm so glad.
Okay.
I'm so glad you backed me on this.
I thought I thought I was gonna get all like the weird looks when I said this one. So yes.
Okay.
So glad,
So Anna, as much as I do like Bollywood, I've never seen this movie before. But from what it looks like on Google, it looks pretty good.
I think you have a winner. I don't know why you're struggling here.
I don't think it's that clear. I think
the Nutty Professor. The Nutty Professor is good, but Shrek, I'm afraid, is not going to make it on this list. The Nutty Professor is a good pick, but it's not really the greatest. It's not a very great film, though. It was just kind of its own thing. People have forgotten about it now, where Shrek is like a meme and everything, and like Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
There's a cultural movement.
I will say that Shrek is going to be the 3rd best because I want it to be on this list. And I would rather it be on this list here than not at all.
I don't think it's going to get higher.
So, damn. Because Nutty Professor was my number 3, and I did not expect you guys to top.
Betty, great minds think alike. Yo,
that was a good pick.
That was a great pick.
I tried because I knew that was a good pick. But fucking GG, guys. That was a real good pick.
I give you my, yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a Shrek con, but there's not a Nutty Professor con, okay?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. It's called this way.
Where's the Nutty Professor?
It's called Go to Corral. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Go to Corral. Brazilian barbecue, Korean barbecue. You'll find us.
And we're canceled. Thanks so much.
Hey,
guys,
we're
for
2
being
fat
here.
people. We can make fat jokes.
Great.
I am 2 seconds. Where's my glasses?
Please don't.
Alrighty. Number 2. All right. Bridget Jones' Diary, Wedding Crasher, Shrek. Okay. Down to number 2. Anna, you are the judge. Anna, I get to go first because I was judge last time. You're not gonna pick my pick, but I sincerely love this movie. It is an Academy Award-winning movie. It came out within the last 5 years. I absolutely love this movie so much. It is available on Amazon Prime for free if you have not watched it yet. It is a tale of a true story, which is what makes it even better. My favorite, or my second favorite rom-com of all time stars Kumail Nanjiani and Zoe Kazan playing his wife in The Big Sick. The Big Sick also has you have Everybody Loves Raymond guy. What's his name?
Not Ray Romano.
Yeah, Ray Romano. Ray Romano.
Literally Ray Romano.
yeah. Ray Romano, who's actually fantastic in it. And I forgot the mom's name. She's also in that movie 13. But anyways, The Big Sick. It's hilarious. It's sad. She's out of the movie for a good third of it, but it doesn't matter because he loves her so much, and he falls in love with her family, and they fall in love with him, and in the end, it does the whole thing where it's just like, I don't love you, and he's like, but I love your family loves me, and they're like, you gotta be with him, and then they're together, and they're still together today. Holly Hunter. I can't
believe you just completely insulted Holly Hunter like that. How dare you?
I know. I love Holly Hunter. I love Miss Incredible. I love that thick mom. But yep.
Wow. She's an icon. I look up to her.
Yeah, I love Holly Hunter. I remember 13 before I remembered Incredibles. That's the weirdest thing in my life, in my world. Anyway, The Big Sick. I really, really love that movie. It is a true story. It is so good, hilarious as well, and avoids a lot of the rom-com tropes, which is what I also like and why I think it also makes it special.
Cool. Sounds great. Yo, off topic, real
cool
quick.
Story,
Yo,
bro.
Wow.
No, I'm not cool story in you, no, because I legit think that's dope as hell. But I'm thinking right now, just off topic, yo, is Incredibles considered a rom-com or not?
No.
Family comedy.
That is
family
an action
comedy with
movie.
a little bit of romance. Okay, cool. Since
Action.
I'm talking,
There's
I'm
actually
gonna follow that.
there's no romance drama
what-
in The Incredibles.
Yeah, what?
Is it? Or am I thinking of number
romance in it?
2? Am I thinking of number 2 with the drama
Not
with the wife?
even because
and
they
everything? I don't
didn't
remember
fight
shit.
for each other's love. They just fought to keep the family together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, what's the
If
best thing
they're
about
married,
love than
it's
the
not a
family?
rom-com
Right?
anymore.
But that's not romantic love.
All right, niggas. I was just asking. I was just wondering because it just crossed my
Yeah,
mind,
no,
and I was just curious.
yeah,
you know?
I would
That
say
movie's about breaking the glass ceiling too, because it focuses on Miss Incredible.
Yeah.
Her being
So
married.
cool. Since I'm already talking everything, my number 2 is not that movie. I was just wondering because it was in my head. This though is an actual number 2. It's actually a rom-com, which I'm proud to say. It's an actual rom-com. All right, right. It does have everything. It has action. It has dramas. It has puzzles. It has weird creatures. This movie is actually my significant other's favorite movie. And at first I didn't like it, but she loves it so much. I ended up watching it with her when we first started our relationship that it grew on me. And also it does have one of my favorite people. May he rest in peace, Andre the Giant. It is Princess Bride.
Yes.
Oh God, damn it!
Matt,
Yep.
that's my number 2. That's my number 2.
Oh my god, you
Stop
guys!
doing this.
Could you stop having the same list?
That's
Stop it.
adorable. I'm loving this. I'm here for this.
Stop it.
Yeah, like I say, like I don't watch a lot, but there's like the small list of rom-coms that I've seen. Like I said, this is
Is
my
that a
partner's
rom-com
favorite.
or is that a wait? Is
No,
that
that's a rom-com,
adventure
bro.
It's a
film?
rom-com, bro.
No, that's a
rom-com.
rom-com.
I think it's
bro.
an.
Nah.
I think it's an adventure.
It is an
film.
adventure. No, it is. I agree with you, but at the same time, the whole premise of it was romance.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
the premise of the
Adventure for
movie.
romance.
Like
A kid is sick and his grandpa is reading him a story.
That's the framing device, dude. That's different.
No.
you really want to be
I know.
technical with
If
me?
we
I
have
know.
to accept the Nutty Professor, then unfortunately
No,
we have
Nutty
to
Professor was 1,000% a rom-com.
Listen, if
That's
y'all are
all
gonna-
it was.
if-
He took the serum for love. The Princess Bride would have happened regardless if he was in love with Buttercup or not.
If we can count
Rom-com,
Shrek as a
nigga.
rom-com,
Doesn't
we
matter.
can count this as a rom-com.
Yeah. Yeah.
The only thing
All
I
right.
would argue about The Princess Bride being rom-com is that at no point when the romance was happening was the comedy happening.
Yeah.
The comedy happened outside of the romance. That's the only fight I could give to that. But I
think
would
it's
still allow the movie overall to be a rom-com.
I'll allow it, but I think it's an adventure fantasy film.
Anyway, The Princess Bride is
For
still a great
love.
movie. Let's start there. It is a great
Yeah.
movie.
It has
Look
Fred
at
Savage
that.
in it, man. Fred Savage in the movie. That's great.
It's a great movie. No one's arguing that
Fred-
part.
Nobody has ever said Fred Savage is the best part of The Princess
Tyler,
Bride.
I just did. I just fucking did. So someone did say that.
And it's
What
a
happened?
meme. It's a meme.
Oh, it's
It's a
a
fucking
meme.
meme, it's great.
I thought you said it's a meme. I was like, it's a meme, Mario?
Motherfucker, it's inconceivable. All right, shut up.
It's a meme, Mario.
Well, he'd make a
I don't
better
give a fuck.
Mario than Chris Pratt. So
I'll go next because man, I don't think I'm gonna win this. Great romantic comedy. Once again, outside of the usual tropes. Boy likes girl, boy's awkward. This is another boy wasn't looking for love and it just fell upon his lap. Great movie. One of the few movies Kevin James has done that was not just absolute ridiculous. It also has the safest Negro in Hollywood, Will Smith, as Hitch.
Oh.
it's almost made my list.
That's safe.
Good one.
Hitch is he's the safest, luckiest mofo in Hollywood. But overall, with that said, very good movie, very good cast. I forget the name of the lead actress. Eva Mendes. There we go.
Mendes.
Eva Mendes. Yeah.
Hot Chimama. Yeah, great movie. Really fought the pickup culture. Something that still exists in 2022 somehow. But yeah, I think Hitch. I think I watched Hitched on my own because it was just a Will Smith movie and was like, hey, this is pretty good. Once again, lives in New York that doesn't have a lot of brown people, but it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. I forgot about that movie completely. Wow. Yeah. All right, Anna, you have Princess Bride, Hitch, and The Big Sick.
This is a really, really hard choice.
Princess Bride's on here twice.
I know, and I love that movie. The Big Sick,
Did you see
Great
it?
choice.
Did you see it?
Oh, of course I saw it. Of course I saw it. Yeah.
You understand why? You understand why I said it.
Well, yeah, but then it's also more about him and her family. It's not like a lot of him and her.
But if he didn't love her, he wouldn't have been there, though, which makes it a romantic comedy.
About him and her family, though, Tyler.
Yeah, but it's like saying
love is different than romantic.
She was in a coma. What was he supposed to do? That would have been a way creepier movie otherwise.
But like, I don't know. I mean, it's a good film, and I love Kumal, and I love the love story. I'm a big fan of him, and like his wife and everything. But it is one of the weakest, comparing it to Hitch and Princess Bride. So
I'll understand that as long as you understand why I said it. That's all I'm.
Understand why you said it. Yeah, okay, cool. I do. Like I said, I love the movie. I do enjoy it. How dare you ask me if I've seen it? Okay, how dare you?
I mean, it went to Amazon Prime. I always forget Amazon Prime has streaming, so I'm just saying.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I never got to. Yeah.
Okay, so then. I feel, oh my gosh, this is so hard.
We won't judge you for either answer. Honestly, both are good choices. We won't judge you.
It's all good, but this is like
Will
number
Smith
2,
versus
right?
Dead Erica the Andre.
Of course you would say that, Tyler. You would fucking be
wow.
Eric Andre. I said Eric Andre.
Eric Andre.
Now I want to remake. I want to remake a Princess Bride where Eric Andre plays Andre the Giant's part.
Oh hell yeah!
And it's just him.
That'd be amazing.
Size. I don't want them to make him look bigger. I just want him to look the exact same time. He goes, yeah, he's a giant, and he's just Eric Andre, just like naked, just like.
Okay,
sorry, I apologize.
You guys, listen.
Eric the Andre.
This movie is so quotable, it's ridiculous, right? People of all generations have quoted this movie several times. I'm actually an ordained minister or something, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that seems legit. But no, I can marry people. Literally, I'm gonna get so many rings. It's crazy. No, I can marry people. And the wedding I officiated, they had me do the marriage, like that whole bit in front of a bunch of people I didn't know. It was amazing and iconic.
I would like to point out that part was about forced romance. Someone was being forced to marry somebody.
That wasn't the main storyline. It was a comedy bit. It was a comedy bit.
Wow. Sam.
Anyway, Anna, you've been talking as you people so rudely interrupt. You know who wouldn't rudely interrupt you? Hitch.
That's a lie right there.
I know.
So
yeah, he comes in.
You reformed Hitch. Yourself. God damn it.
I have to agree. That was one of the few movies that I've been able to watch with Kevin James and actually enjoy it. I loved how Hitch, was the like pickup guy, and he struggled when he was trying to romance Eva Mendes' character. It also had a Latina romance character, leading lady. So, oh my gosh, this is the hardest thing.
There were brown people in my movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
not gonna talk about that.
I just and Amber Valletta is one of my favorite supermodels, so I'm gonna choose Hitch.
Whoa!
Cool. Yeah. Just letting you know.
You can do a challenge card.
Just straight up.
Yeah, I'm calling
my challenge card instantly.
Okay. Alrighty. Challenge card has been thrown.
Boom.
Okay.
You guys already know who I'm picking.
Thank you.
I have to. Actually, okay. Before we start doing this, Anna, are you going to stick to yours?
Hitch.
Yeah, are you going to stick to Hitch, or are you going to switch?
We'll try and convince you. I mean,
because at the end of the day, then it comes down to, if Anna sticks, we have to convince Tyler.
I know.
Me too. It's a hard choice, but I'm going with the one that I like the most, and I'm not saying I don't like Princess Bride. I like they're up here, but I like Hitch more. I'm sticking with my list. So that's who I'm the judge. I'm the judge here. And
hold on. Pause. I get what you're saying. Here's the thing, Tyler. do we actually have a chance to convince you, or you're just locked in?
Yes.
You have it,
So
man.
here's the thing. My whole thing. Okay. Wait. Okay. So here's the thing. I have seen Hitch once. I have seen Princess Bride 10 times.
There you go.
But I also am like, Princess Bride is not a rom-com to me though. But I gotta give credit where credit's due. And it's like, but then Hitch is good, even though I haven't seen.
Hitch is
I
a
assume
rom-com.
it
We're
is
not
a
saying
rom-com.
we're not saying that The Princess Bride is a bad movie by any stretch of the imagination.
Exactly.
What my
That's
statement
why
is,
I'm like,
is Hitch is good, and the romance that happens in The Princess Bride has no comedy in it.
But here's the thing: nobody ever. Okay, there's a lot of comedy. Princess Bride.
There's a lot of comedy, but it happens outside of the romance.
That's true.
But
nobody ever says, I want a romance just like Will Smith and Eva Mendes. No, they say, I want Buttercup and Wesley. That's the thing.
As you wish.
I'm confused with the whole.
As you wish. You don't have to say that. You say as you wish. You're like, oh yeah.
I'm confused with the whole. It doesn't happen within the comedy because there's a part where the girl pushes the dude. He's like, I want you to go away. Push down the house. And he's like, as you wish, and falling down the hill. That's comedy.
That is
and
comedy.
romance.
And we're going for romantic comedy, and I know Shrek. But I know Shrek, was a wild card. But we're getting to
comedy.
We're going to the nitty gritty of the top rom comedies.
Shrek and Fiona's. Yeah, it's Hitch. It's Hitch. I'm sorry to keep interrupting you. Keep going. My bad.
All right.
No, you're fine.
I'm just mansplaining shit.
This is tough.
Nitty gritty.
It's locked right now, and I'm like, man. I know, but the more I think about Princess Bride, it's so funny, and it's like shit. Okay, is Princess Bride a rom-com? And by contrast, examine the movie. The Princess Bride is a comedy and one of the funniest quotable movies of all time, but it is not both romance and a comedy.
No, it's wrong.
So
that's a dead ass line. You know that. You watched the movie 10 times.
A rom-com. I gotta go Hitch. I'm so sorry. By definition, as much as I don't want to, I want to go with Princess Bride, but by definition,
we understand. We understand.
We're not saying Princess
Bride.
You
need to suck off Lemar. We get it. Okay. Gotta give him his traditional head as always. I get it.
And Lemar, as always, you can send me that money order whenever you're ready.
Betty, we got fucked. I'm just letting you know that.
Everybody.
We got fucked.
I will say though, Hitch almost made my list, so
yeah,
I get
it.
Almost, but didn't.
It is good. It is good. I do this.
I've had to alter my list so much when we started because I was like, I had shit like The Proposal, where I'm like, all right, I'm not winning any of this.
Hey.
Okay. All right, number one.
Round one.
Number one of all time. What is the greatest rom-com of all time? Anna, you were judge last. Lemar is the judge now. Anna, what is the greatest rom-com of all time?
I moved my list a lot, so I don't think I'm gonna win this one, to be honest. But Crazy Stupid Love. That had Ryan Gosling.
I love that movie.
I love it. I love that movie. Ryan Gosling, Emma Stone, Julianne Moore,
Steve Carell.
Yeah, Steve Carell. So this was one of my favorite movies. I have watched it at least 30 times because I just crack up. It's that good. Like it hit all the notes for being.
And that wasn't even supposed to be the title. That was a working title because they couldn't figure anything out.
But
and then a marketing person was like, "Why don't you just keep it?" So they just kept it. Lazily just kept it.
It's a perfect movie. And so and Kevin Bacon's in it too. It was a great cast again. It's just bomb casting, great acting, great comedy, great romance. It had everything you could ask for. So that is my top number one. Boom. Okay. I leave it here. I'm done. I'm ready to lose. Bye.
Okay, Sam, can you go? I want Matt to go last for some reason. I don't know why. I have a feeling. I have an inkling in my heart that he needs to go last.
Matt, we have to be 3 for 3, dude. We have to be 3 for 3.
I don't think in this case. I don't think we are,
Come
but
on.
I hope.
Okay, all right, Sam.
Okay, how about this? I'll say mine, and then you say the same thing because like it would be epic.
To be real with you, my number one may not be. I just may back you. I don't even know. We'll see. We'll see.
It's I just may.
Oh no! Now maybe I want to go last now. Shit.
Let's just see. Let's just see.
I'll go.
Okay.
This movie has it all. It's got the funny storyline where it's like we're posing as this, we're not this. It becomes that. We never thought it would, and it's amazing. And there's a big character change for our main character. She goes from like super like businesswoman to I have feelings, and I actually really like this guy that I was pretending to be with. Anyway. You know. I think. But it's got a great cast, of course.
It's flubber, isn't it?
King and Queen, honestly, my opinion, the king and queen of like everything, but also the queen of everything, but also the queen and king of being funny and being romantic and just everything. They can do it all. It's got Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. Bullock, whatever, and Ryan Reynolds, and of course, the best part of the whole thing is the late great Betty White. She is in it. She's a queen. She's everything, and it's like the best scene. Everyone quotes it. She completely took the song, and now everyone sings the song and thinks of Betty White, and it's just such a funny thing.
What song? Anyway. I've never seen the movie. I've only seen. The only thing I've seen about the proposal was that like the bonus thing where they're like Betty White is mean to Ryan Reynolds. It's the only thing I've seen about that movie.
And it's great. Even it stems outside of the movie. You know, I can't believe you haven't seen that film. That's one movie
like rom-coms.
Little movie.
Yeah, actually loved it. It's The Proposal, by the way. I always forget to say what I'm actually doing.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, I already know what you're
saying. I said it for you because I'm so sorry.
I just came out swinging. I'm sorry. No, it's cool. It's cool. Thank you.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's gonna win, but I had to say it. Our girl Betty.
Wait. Okay, Matt, how confident are you with your answer?
Confident enough that it's gonna be something different. I guarantee that. So I don't want to go on last.
Okay, I'll go first. Lemar, this is one of the greatest movies of all time. This is one of the greatest comedies of all time.
I hope
I love
me and Tyler
this romance.
in sync. I hope.
And there is listen. Not only is it one of the greatest love stories, I think, in all honesty, in the greatest casts of all time, but it has sexual chocolate in it and Soul Glow, and it has Coming to America is one of my absolute 5 favorite films of all time. It is I genuinely think it's the best comedy of all time. It is a feat. The sequel came out. We're not going to talk about that. Okay? Can we all agree that we're not going to talk about that?
It's not bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not that bad. But yeah, there we go. But like with how God tier Coming to America was.
Oh yeah.
For you to make that, you're just like, yeah, it's cool to have Wesley Snipes back in it, but like, at what cost? You know what I mean? Like, definitely not his taxes. But
wow.
Anyway, Coming to America got everything in it. It's got everything, all the comedy, all the fries, all the golden arches, all of the it's perfect. Lisa is so awesome and so hot, and like the one woman that we all want to find and love, and Akeem is the greatest prince of all time. I don't care what anybody says. I yield my time.
Cool.
Yo, I watched that movie when I was like way too young. I remember watching it.
Yeah.
I was like, what's this? Oh my god.
I think we all did. I think everybody's parents like, we should watch it. Yeah. And then there's like
a few jokes in here I probably shouldn't be listening to right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And like just a few scenes in general. Like, what?
Lemar, I'm not gonna win this. You know why I'm not gonna win this, because you're gonna choose Coming to America, because get it. But I like to cause chaos and throw in something just to make it interesting. And this is a romantic action comedy because I looked it up and it's great. It is actually based off a graphic novel and a manga / comic as well too. it does have everything. It has action, it has adventure, it has
Oh,
romance, and the
Jesus
best part,
Christ.
it has self-growth of a character, and I love it. And it introduced me to the best fucking band ever, motherfucking Sex Bomb. I am choosing Scott Pilgrim versus the World
And
as
it's
my number
not
one
a
choice.
rom-com.
Motherfucker, I am literally looking at Wikipedia and it says, and I quote, Scott Pilgrim versus the World is a 2010 romantic action comedy film. So
Anyone
shut the
can
fuck
edit
up, Tyler.
Wikipedia. Anybody can edit.
I want you to try
Wikipedia.
edit it right now and prove me wrong.
That is an action.
Thank
that
you.
is an action.
Prove
movie
me the fucking
first.
wrong.
It's an action comedy.
It is a
first.
romantic fucking movie. Don't
Driven
give me
by
that
romance,
bullshit.
but not
Motherfucker.
Driven by
fight.
romance.
Wait. Name one scene where there's any romance in that movie whatsoever. Because
Motherfucker, they're standing there in front of a door holding hands, looking at each other passionately about their relationship, saying, are we going to actually do this? Oh, definitely going to do this kind of thing. This dude fights 7 of her exes to try and be with her. What the fuck you mean that's romantic? You telling me you wouldn't fight? Coins, nigga.
That's my favorite film of all time. That's my favorite film of all time.
Then you should be backing me on this.
Dude, I back you on this. I throw mine because I'm backing you on this.
No.
Yeah, I'm joining the chaos.
Lemar, I don't think I'm going to win this because once again, but this is a good rom-com. This is a solid rom-com, okay? And it's actually pretty fucking dope as well, okay? I don't usually fuck with Michael Cera. I don't. But this.
Let me start by this. Betty, I love you so much. It is a great movie. I did love the proposal. It is not number 1. It doesn't belong way up here. If you said 5 or 4, I got you. So that's not going to be there. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. I Googled it. Not Wikipedia, but Google. Google says action romance.
You've never seen
I've seen
Scott Pilgrim?
No, I've seen it.
Never seen it.
I've seen it. I have seen it. It's a fantastic movie. For number 1 of romantic comedies, I can't give it to it.
I'm sure the fuck you can. Okay.
Which brings it down to Crazy Stupid Love and Coming to America. And I'm really,
Choose me.
As a black man, this is an easy decision.
Mm-hmm.
As a person who wants to keep some integrity with this pick.
Oh, that went out the window. We didn't choose Princess Bride, dog. That went out the fucking window.
What are you talking about? No.
First off, okay, I'm on IMDb in the genres for Scott Pilgrim.
You know what? I apologize. You're right.
Comedy.
You're right. I should let him
fantasy.
finish.
So, I really hope someone throws in the card because I think it does deserve to be challenged. I really wish these came up earlier in the list.
Always do this.
But if he ain't going to get Nutty Professor and we didn't say Boomerang, I got to give it to Coming to America.
Thank you.
I mean, we said Shrek, right?
We said Shrek. Eddie Murphy got in here, but it wasn't his movie.
Coming to America is so goddamn romantic.
Now,
he
Anna
threw away everything.
No, I get
her.
it. Oh.
You get okay, I'm so sorry, but
No, I can't throw in my challenge card to that.
He threw away everything.
I already threw in mine
Lisa
already, so I can't.
McDowell.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to. I'm not going to. But like, I mean, honestly, like I said, no losers. No losers here.
Okay,
we always go really hard for the last 2, so I get it.
No, this is a trend. 2 is 1, 1 is 2. 2 is 1, 1 is 2 on this freaking podcast.
Hitch is not the best rom-com of all time. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. This year we went 3. 3 went hard.
Yeah, and that is our top 5 romantic movies of all time: Bridget Jones' Diary, Wedding Crashers, Shrek, Hitch, and Coming to America at number 1. No card being thrown, right? Nope. Alrighty.
Can't throw in mine.
That is it.
I can't. Just.
Alrighty.
Nigga.
That means we're down to. We'll do our honorable mentions real quick. That's now we're down to our honorable mentions. We'll be saying the ones that we didn't get to say. I'll go first. Mine is a movie from 1981 or 2 called Arthur with Dudley Moore, Liza Minnelli, John Gielgud. John Gielgud won the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. It is a movie called Arthur, and it is absolutely unbelievable. They try to remake it with Russell Brand and Helen Mirren and Luis Guzman with some abomination, and the new movie was absolutely horrendous and horrible compared to what the other one was. And if you have not seen Arthur, it is probably one of the best watches and probably one of the funniest movies of all time as well. Love that movie so much, and so that is my personal honorable mention. Alrighty, who wants to go next?
Honorable mentions. Clueless and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Because How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is...
How to Lose 10 Guys in a Day?
Sorry. Yeah, I know. How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's a great one. And I probably should have put it in there, but...
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
Yes! His romantic comedy era. It's the best. He is the rom-com guy.
I'll throw my my honorable mention out there. Stella got her groove back.
Ooh.
Gotta do it for the culture. You just gotta mention it for the culture.
Yep.
That's the way it works.
Yep.
Gotta do it for the culture.
What was the white version of that movie? It was
Mamma Mia.
No, there was like
no, it's Mamma Mia though.
Yeah.
I think it's Mamma Mia.
It's Mamma Mia. No, it's Mamma Mia. No matter what you say, Tyler, it's Mamma Mia. Period. Period.
Oh God. Oh no.
I like Stella got her groove back. Yeah, Angela Bassett, man.
Angela Bassett
Great,
should have been
love her.
Storm. Angela
I have a
Bassett should have
couple
played
too,
Storm. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Dang. Oh, sorry. So I actually have two. Like I said, I was surprised that I liked or I enjoyed so many romantic comedies. Shoot, I was going to say Princess Diaries, but that's more of a coming of age film, so I won't say that. But I love that movie. I grew up on it. But my two, I'm rambling at this point. But my two honorable mentions. She's the Man, hilarious. Love that movie. It was the first time I really saw Channing Tatum in a movie, I think. And I was like, oh, I get the hype. He's really funny. I really like him. And then my other one, I didn't say it because it's dated and I haven't seen it in a while, so I hope it's still okay. But it's Bringing Up Baby. It has Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn. I love Katharine Hepburn because, like, as a woman in comedy for that time, she was really wacky, and zany, and she wore pants. That's crazy.
Yeah.
She didn't really
The
care about
Scarlet.
being like the pretty, like, I have to be like perfect all the time, like, but she was still gorgeous, and it felt like authentic and fun. So anyway, I like that.
That's a great one.
Wow, Katharine Hepburn looks like Parker Posey in this movie. It's weird.
That's a sentence.
And there's a
That's
dinosaur,
wrong,
so
though.
that's cool too.
Damn, I should say Jurassic Park is the good rom-com movie ever. I should. I'm not going to, but I should say that. My honorable mention is for the weebs out there. I've mentioned this in a previous podcast as well too, and even if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. The anime Toradora is one of the best rom-com series you will ever fucking see. It pulls on the heartstrings. It's good. It's hilarious. It's dumb as hell. It's great. I will always recommend Toradora to anybody who just want to start. Anna, you want to start anime properly? Watch Toradora fully. I guarantee you it's going to be in your list of rom-coms. I promise you.
It's fantastic. I love Toradora. Toradora.
Oh, what should I have chosen that as like number 2? Would you have chosen that or nah?
I wasn't number 2. What are you talking about?
Me.
I chose yours. I chose yours for number 3.
Tyler, you're
That was
always number
me.
2.
Alrighty, and we're down to the bottom 3 rom-coms of all time with our list. As I'm happy with our list. I'm not gonna lie. I know nobody else is, but I am. But we're gonna go down to the last part of the episode, and the judges will be myself for number 3, Anna for number 2, and Sam for number 1. Lemar, you were the judge last. Would you like to go first on this one for the third worst rom-com of all time?
Yeah, the third worst rom-com of all time is this little movie that is basically a discount version of Pretty Woman, slightly racist because it stars a Hispanic woman being a maid, and then getting all dolled up for a white man's riches. Made in Manhattan by J-Lo and fucking Voldemort.
Ray Fiennes.
Yes,
That's
rough
amazing.
movie. Because Mexican women can only find love with white men if they are rich and they are poor.
True, I can confirm.
Damn.
Damn.
Well, that just got depressing.
I
And
kid.
Sure.
already rich white
God.
men.
I kid. I kid.
Anna's ready, y'all.
That was my choice.
That was your choice?
That was my third top.
No
Wow.
way.
Yeah. That's
Well,
why I
we
lost
already know what's
it.
up now, so.
So there we go.
You sticking with it?
Oh yeah, I am.
Okay.
J-Lo is not my rom-com queen. Okay, no. So
Yeah.
Don't you
No,
disrespect Jenny from the
What?
block like that?
No,
What?
for rom-coms. For rom-coms. Because she's great in
What-
Hustlers.
What about the Academy Award winning Geely? What are y'all talking about?
Jesus, I forgot about that. Why?
I forgot about that
So
movie. I
good.
remember that movie. Oh my
God
God.
damn.
I never saw it. It's just like 0% of Rotten Tomatoes, I think, or something. Like,
Damn.
well,
that's funny.
like a rom-com should have chemistry between the two leads, and when there is absolutely no chemistry, you're just like, what the hell? Why?
I don't know. I think J-Lo and Voldemort would be the hottest movie of all time. I'd watch that porno.
Wow.
Too much? Too dark? Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
anyway.
I get
These
the
are
love
hard.
from Lemar, so I fucked up.
Sorry,
Wow.
Lemar. Sorry.
No, I fucked up. Anyway, alrighty. Who wants to go next?
I'll go. Yikes. So man, you guys, I forgot about Made in Manhattan. That's how bad it was. So I want to say that, but just to be different, I'll throw this one in there. I'm so sorry, Anna, but I gotta say, How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I was obviously like a kid when it came out. I watched it and I really hated it, and that's really all I remember. So it's kind of unfair for me to say it as the worst, or as the top third worst. But I just felt that it was kind of like negative. Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or Made in Manhattan. That's fine too.
All right.
That's
They
it.
had
That's
this
really it.
girl with straight
I got
hair, and when she relaxed, she got her curly hair back. I mean, I just don't know. That's a romantic comedy trope right there.
I remember watching this in 2006, and I was like, why is this a movie? And I was like, this is shit. I say this with respect to non-Negroes. This is some shit that white people go through, because no nigga will ever deal with this shit whatsoever, because most likely the guy's gonna die, or we just cut that shit out. So there's a movie called John Tucker Must Die, right? Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, see, you know what I'm talking about, right? Okay, so three fucking people get revenge on the nigga just because they date all three of them, and like at the end of the movie, like it made no fucking sense as well. This is some shit that white people go through. Why do y'all do this? Why do y'all do this? Y'all do better, okay? Why does this movie even fucking exist? Like, what the hell?
Thank you.
This movie sucked so bad. The only great thing about this movie was like I think like one or two of them was somebody in a thong. That's the hell it. And as a 16-year-old, that was great for me. But still, the movie sucked. It made no sense whatsoever. Why? Why does John Tucker Must Die? Just because he was trying to do some Playboy shit? Y'all shouldn't have fought for that shit. Common fucking sense. All right? The fuck? John Tucker Must Die. That's my choice.
But that's about it. Yeah.
That's it. But even
That's a
it's like,
good
eh.
choice.
See, I'm glad you said that one now. Like, okay, but okay, so I'm
No.
not gonna say how to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is absolutely horrendous and terrible. I will agree, and I'm not gonna. It's not as bad as these other two, because I have seen John Tucker Must Die, and I have seen half of Made in Manhattan. And I know that Made in Manhattan was also written by the late and great what's his name from Planes, Trains, Automobiles, Breakfast Club, 16 Candles. I mean, it's like one of his last. I think it was like one of his last movies of all time before he died.
Oh wow,
John
I
Hughes.
didn't know that.
John
Yeah,
Williams.
Made in Manhattan is a John Hughes
John
movie,
Hughes.
which is very
Wow.
sad. You're like,
Williams.
damn, what happened?
Ooh.
Yeah, and so My choice was going to be Just Friends because I really hate that movie, and as much as I love Ryan Reynolds, that movie is so bad. The best part about that movie is the mom. I forgot her name from Airplane. I love that actress so much. She's the absolute best part about that. Her and Anna Faris are the best parts of that movie, and everybody else is just so bad. But this is tough, and oh man.
Then thought I would just drop some good ones for y'all because rom-coms ain't my thing.
Good choice.
No, I'm saying John Tucker Must Die
surprised.
versus Made in Manhattan is so tough for me. I'm gonna go. At least John Tucker Must Die wasn't racist. I'm going with Made in Manhattan.
Still didn't give it to me though, but it's okay. You don't have
I
to
almost did. Come on, I almost did. That was the closest.
Once again, this is Lemar, the TV show. Once again, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's cool.
Well, it's Anna too.
I only said something
Lemar
else because there were already two.
Yeah, but yeah, I would have said Just Friends, but yeah, Made in Manhattan is racist, and that's a tough watch. That's a tough. Jesus Christ. But yeah, okay. So I was judge. Now we're going on number 2. Anna, you were the judge. I wanted to make sure that this was a rom-com, and it is, according to IMDb and Google. It is. This movie had an amazing cast. Pretty dumb premise. This movie has Chris Pine in it, Tom Hardy in it, Reese Witherspoon is in this movie. This movie was so bad, so bad. It's a movie called This Means War. They're both spies fighting over Reese Witherspoon, and the premise is kind of cute, but I don't know what happened. But they just got like the most unlikable, worst writer of all time to write these characters where you just hate everybody. And you're like, you know what? I hope they all just are single and miserable for the rest of their lives because all these people are terrible. Like, it's a rom-com movie where you just hate where you just like don't wish any romance on anybody. You're like, none of these characters deserve romance, even the slightest. So it's a horrible movie. It was one of the, when I was a critic, it was like that and Ghost Rider 2 were like the two. Ooh. And another movie called Dream House. Those are the 3 hardest watch. Those are the 3 movies that I had the hardest time watching when I was a critic. Was Dream House, that This Means War, and Ghost Rider 2. And damn, God, This Means War was so bad.
Okay, this one also has Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson in it, and I feel like I've already made a mistake. But I'm just gonna say it anyway. I think it's Fool's Gold. That movie was so boring. It was boring as hell. I can't get that time back. I watched it in my youth. I can't get my youth back because of that movie. It was awful. I'm sorry. It was terrible. That's all I have.
Man, the dagger's coming from Anna.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You know what's worse than a bad movie? Racism. There's a little movie. This movie translates into Hello and Goodbye. All the way down in a little Pacific Island area where our dear Emma Stone played an Asian American.
Oh my God.
Aloha.
Wait, is that a rom-com? Was it a comedy?
It's a rom-com.
You know what's weird?
I thought it was a drama.
Knew a girl who was blonde and blue-eyed, and she was a quarter Filipino.
That's a quarter.
No, wait, not a quarter. No, she was half. Sorry. Like a quarter.
You know what?
Her daddy's side must have dominated.
Was she played by Emma Stone?
No. But...
Was she played by Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah.
No.
Aloha.
No. Just saying.
I know you haven't watched it though, and I'm pretty sure no one else has watched this because once again, the only one that's cultured, I believe, is Betty, and the rest of y'all.
The one always complains how Lemar always wins, and he's just like, should I pick something you've never seen?
I'm trying to introduce you to some good shit. Okay, y'all, it's not my fault that besides me and Betty, y'all ain't cultured motherfuckers. All right, that's not my problem here. Okay?
You know what? And with this subject, I'm okay with not being cultured in this.
I fucking bet. So I'm going to introduce y'all to a series that is a Japanese rom-com. It is so goddamn bad. Y'all ain't gonna watch it. Maybe you'll watch it. Anna, I want you to imagine this. I want you to imagine a romantic comedy of someone getting with somebody only purely because you annoyed them the fuck to death, to the point where they're like, fuck it, I'll just get with you. That's the rom-com. Coincidentally, her house got struck by a meteor and ended up moving in with the said guy and annoyed him to death, to the point where he said, you know what? I'm kind of feeling you and I'm liking you because you annoyed me so much that I'm kind of have Stockholm syndrome with you and I like you.
Oh my god.
It is a Japanese series called Mischievous Kiss Love in Tokyo. Once again, none of y'all have ever seen this. But please, imagine you annoying someone to death to get love. That's pretty fucking bad. And to add on to it, there's a season 2. Which at the end of the season, they already got together. So the rest of the season makes no fucking sense. They're just doing stupid shit and still
like
being annoying.
It's like that weird rom-com on Netflix, You. It's it doesn't hit really hard.
Weird as hell.
Just call You a rom-com?
It's
No,
not.
I didn't say that.
Obviously being
horrifying.
facetious.
Oh my god.
I'm sure the fuck you
Obviously
have.
being
I didn't even know what you were talking
I
about.
took that seriously. I took that very
I'm
seriously.
sure.
You are fine.
So,
Coming from him, yeah.
and I understand.
Wow,
that you
that tells me what you guys think about me. Damn.
Okay, that you don't choose this, but I'm saying this because there's no way in hell a rom-com should be, hey, let me annoy you to death, and then we're in love. You know what I mean? Like that's just so fucking bad.
They're
That's
like a
so
hate,
bad.
like you have to hate it, like a hate watch kind of show. Is it a show or a movie?
It's a show, and I'm sure there is a
Okay.
movie. I think there is. I don't even fucking know. That's how much I don't care, and that's how bad this shit is. But I'm just saying, Mischievous Kiss, Love in Tokyo. If you ever want to watch it, go for it. But at the end of the series, you're gonna hate yourself. I'm just letting you know that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Wow. So my choices.
Are garbage, and my own.
I just don't know which one to pick. Which one's the worst out of all these worst?
Wait,
What's
what was the
yours?
one that you were going to say first?
Oh, I was gonna say Down to You with Freddie Prinze Jr. and Julius Stiles.
Ooh.
Oh my god, they're all so bad.
Damn.
I'm glad that you think that mine's bad. Good, thank you.
You know, and it's funny because I wanted to really like This Means War. I really did. And then I have never had one, like I don't have the want to rewatch it because it's that bad.
I wanted to walk out of the theater and it never happens.
Oh god, I think I bootlegged that one, but okay. Aloha Fool's Gold. You know, Fool's Gold was pretty bad. It was bad. I'll give you that. Aloha. Okay. Oh god, Mischievous Kiss. I want to watch it because it sounds really bad.
Yeah, I'm just saying, it's really, it's like it's considered iconic because that kind of trope is known amongst like Japanese anime and Japanese culture to be popular and shit. But when you really think about it, it's
Stockholm
fucking
syndrome
bad.
is
It's so awkward. It's so bad. Like
Stockholm syndrome is it's hot in Japan right now.
It's so hot.
Like
Okay.
you know,
I think I'm gonna go with Fool's Gold because this movie,
Really?
I just felt like Matthew McConaughey did not take a shower the whole time.
oh my
didn't.
god.
And he
movie.
still hasn't.
He still hasn't.
No
He still
way.
hasn't.
All right, we're down to the last and the worst rom-com of all time with Sam, our guest, as our judge. Anna, you get to go
heartless
first.
one.
You were the judge last time. What is the worst rom-com of all time?
Okay. My best friend's wedding.
Oh
'Cause
wow.
the idea
Okay.
of it is just, it's so wrong. And this is a movie where everyone raved about it at the time. And I watched it and I was just kind of like, why? This whole idea of trying to convince your friend not to marry whom you can clearly tell, like, that's love. Like, you know, not to marry her, marry me. Like the pick me idea, I
Yeah.
hate it. So, I just thought that this is one of the worst ones. Just the last 20 minutes of it, I was like, oh my god, make it stop. This is so bad. So yeah, that is my choice. For the worst. The worst.
Nice. Oh man, I'll go next. Ah man, that's a good choice. Mamma Mia, here we go again. Mamma Mia, the worst. Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2 are the worst rom-coms of all time.
Yeah.
I hate those movies so much. I even like the stage play. I have seen the stage show several times. It is really funny, and it is for, like, everybody. And that movie was just like, you know what? Let's just make this for nobody. And, like, you have Pierce Brosnan singing where he has no business to say. Great 007. Great 007. Awesome Miss Doubtfire. That man should never have sung, and I still today regret the fact that I've ever heard him sing SOS. It's such an amazing song, and he, oh my god. So here we come, darling. It's like literally like, yeah, I don't know what, I don't know how Andrew Garfield went from never singing and ever in his life to doing Tick Tick Boom, and then Pierce Brosnan being like, you know what, I think I can sing this minute and a half long song.
Where are those happy days? They seem so hard to find.
Oh God, like no. Mamma Mia is just so bad. It's just, both of them. I haven't seen the second one. I can just assume, but
It was
great cast. But God, I watched that with my mom, and I was just like, I want to leave, and she's just like, no, stay with me. We've seen this on stage, and I'm just like, fuck, and I'm just stuck. You know, but yeah, there we go, Mamma Mia.
I'm gonna be honest, this rom-com hurts me, and it's only on this list because it hurts me so much because I honestly love this series so much. It was so good, it was solid, it was fucking amazing until literally the last episode. This series has been going on for a good minute, and they fucked it up. They fucked it up so bad. They just produced another series on Hulu because of this shit. How I Met Your Mother.
Oh, yes.
Is the worst.
I rewrote the last episode.
Oh,
I was studying film, and I rewrote the last episode.
Yeah,
it pissed me off so much. The whole last 2 seasons were terrible.
Even look, the last 2 seasons had this moment. The literal last episode, they fucked it up royally. They fucked it up to the point where they just erased all the previous series and seasons and episodes that they ever did, and it was just like a waste of fucking time. Like,
yeah,
the ending,
your mom died, but I loved Robin the entire time, kid.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, the whole time you build up, last season you introduce fucking somebody else, but hey, your mom died, but I actually love her the whole fucking time. Like, why would you even fucking do that? I am so angry at How I Met Your Mother because of that shit. I really don't want to put this on me because it was great. It was great. It was amazing. It was a good series. It had so much good romantic elements and comedy and all that stuff. But that last episode, y'all, I still got nightmares about that shit. And there's no way in hell.
That feeling.
Okay, just How I Met Your Mother. People may not like my reasoning, but y'all watched that last episode. You know what they did. Y'all gotta give this to me. I'm just
saying. Game of Thrones did. Like they were Game of Thrones before Game of Thrones.
Nah, they did worse than Game of Thrones in my opinion. This was they fucked this. They fucked that up. Yeah. I'm just saying. So,
yeah, I have to agree with that.
God, it hurts so much because it was good. So good.
I gotta find where my script is because man, I really liked my version.
Upload that, Tyler. I'm gonna read that later because I'm sure it's better than everything.
Oh yeah.
It hurts. It just hurts.
I wrote it. It's much better.
It hurts. It shouldn't be on this list. It shouldn't. This shouldn't be number 1. For fuck, they fucked that up royally.
Oh, man.
Go ahead, Lemar. Go ahead.
What's up, Lemar?
When I saw this movie, and I saw it with my family because they wanted to see it, and I was watching it the entire time. I didn't laugh. I didn't smile. I didn't feel good at all for the entire 2.5 hours I sat through this movie. And in fact, when I left the theater, it made me feel like shit. Made me feel like I was the problem. And I think that makes it really the worst romantic comedy of all time. And that is a movie called For Colored Girls. Y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's okay. If you had, you know I'm right. It's a rough watch.
It's an experience.
The worst romantic comedy of all time.
Yep, by
what is
great
it? What's it?
Tyler Perry.
It is a Tyler Perry piece.
No.
Yep, that says a lot. He ain't dead, but we don't acknowledge that.
It had.
Give him a summary if you can. Give him a summary if you can.
It had Kimberly Else, Kerry Washington, Janet Jackson, Felicia Rashad,
Whoopi Goldberg. Like
what?
It had Macy Gray, the singer, in it. But man, I did not laugh or smile or enjoy the romance of that movie at all.
Oh, it's literally called For Colored Girls.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
I was like,
For Colored Girls.
No, literally called For Colored Girls. Like,
are we allowed to say this? I'm just kidding.
As a colored person, I can say it.
I said it.
We can say it.
But I challenge any of you, if you would like to.
A rom-com though?
It says it's a drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's not a good rom-com.
Motherfucker.
Touché.
Wow.
You shut your black ass up. You know what? Maybe I should have chose Black Dynamite because it's not a rom-com. Maybe I should have chose
rom-com. It is the worst rom-com you could possibly see. You want to?
I don't know. Punisher Warzone is pretty. It's a pretty bad rom-com too.
Watch For Colored Girls, Tyler. You know I'm right. In fact, anyone who disagrees with me after this, watch For Colored Girls. And you will understand why this is not funny.
I'm good.
Or romantic.
I think it's on Hulu.
Oh yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
I just googled it right now.
It's
And let me tell you, don't turn it off. Get to the end. Get to the end.
You watch it. You watch it.
You watch it.
You are scaring me, honestly. He's scaring me into almost choosing his
Fanny
face.
You know what?
Newton's
You know
in
what
it
scared
too?
me? I was sitting there next to colored girls, having to just shut my ass up.
Mm-hmm.
You're just going.
as a black male, and Lemar being a black male, that was one of those movies where we definitely did not need to be there.
Nope.
You know how after a movie, like you're walking down a dark alley by yourself and you feel a little dangerous? That's how we felt.
Yeah.
It was pretty bad. This is like any Tyler Perry movie.
Stared at. Some poor guy. I saw that at a movie theater. Some poor guy brought his date to that movie.
Yeah.
Oh man, he didn't get laid.
No.
Sam.
Okay, so I guess I'll say my number one, and then I will go through the list that you guys have provided me. And thank you for tasking me with this, Tyler. I really appreciate that. But I can handle it. So my number one worst romantic comedy. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but recently it was starting to resurface like on TikTok. People are like, what is this movie? And I was like, oh, I was there. I was there in the theater for this experience. It's a movie where like, I think if you like sent in your ticket stub, your like Twitter handle would get in the credits. I think somewhere my Twitter handle is in the credits of this film. But it's a movie called Tusk with Jake Long.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh my God.
Wait, where's the romance? What's happening?
It's a movie called Tusk. It's really not a rom-com, but like that's what
Justin Long.
But that movie's rough though.
It's weird.
It's a weird fucking movie.
That last second. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's a lot. Oh God, like
it's fucking weird. It's a comedy. Technically speaking, it's a comedy horror, but
it
like
is a comedy horror.
It's a comedy horror, yeah. But also, there's love in it too because like he loves the walrus. He loves the walrus.
Oh my God, get out of here! Get the fuck out of here.
That's why it's the worst one.
He loves the walrus. Never ends well. That sentence.
It's so fucking funny.
It's Kevin Smith's movie, but yeah, it's dark. All right, so. Okay, My Best Friend's Wedding, How I Met Your Mother, the one that Lemar said, and Mamma Mia. I feel uncomfortable, which is probably the point, right?
Oh God, I love myself.
We all love you, Lemar. Okay, so
We do.
So yikes. Yeah, you guys, I have to be really honest, this is really tough. I have seen all of one of these things. And so I think I'll go with that just because I really, really, really hated it. And I think just a lot of people do. I did see one version of it, actually enjoyed it, but it like threw kind of like a closed, like clenched teeth a little bit. It was done very well. I don't know, like my mom took me to it. She had fun, so I still have that memory. But the movie was horrible. And then they made a second one, and my friend before, he was like, "Oh, let's go see Mamma Mia 2." And I was like, "There's a second one? Why?" So I guess I gave my answer already, but why? And so then made me sit down and watch the first one before I went to go see the second one. It was terrible. It was
oh
awful.
my god, I had to watch it again. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Anyway.
So much glitter.
Sorry, guys. Have to go with Mamma Mia. There's a lot wrong with it, and there's a second one, so no thanks.
We did it. We did it. We have the worst and the best rom-coms of all time. Let's go back with the best. The best, number 5 is Bridget Jones' Diary. Number 4, Wedding Crashers. Number 3, Shrek. Number 2, Hitch. Number 1, Coming to America. It's the most guy list ever. I'm not gonna lie. Hi, Anna. How's it going? The bottom 3, that number 3, Made in Manhattan. Number 2, Fool's Gold. Number 1, Mamma Mia. That's it. If you have a date on Valentine's Day, those are some movies maybe you should watch and ones to avoid. Hopefully we can help you out. But thank you guys so much for being here. Anna, where can they find more?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Anna Voltage, or you can listen to me on another podcast, on my own podcast called Pop Prism Power, all one word. So you can find us on social media there as well at Pop Prism Power. There we go.
Perfect. Lemar Harris.
After last, my name is LemartheConGuy. That's Lemar, the Con Guy. Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter, all under that handle. By the time this comes out, I will be doing a lot of Dungeons & Dragons things on the Dat Network. I have this podcast. Make sure you check out I challenged my friend who's very good at Street Fighter 3 Alpha to
Third strike, nigga.
Third strike. Woo!
Get it right. Get it right.
In 6 months. And I have to get good without getting my ass kicked. So wish me the best of luck. 5 best of 5. Gonna be rough.
Be fun.
Gonna be rough.
You got this. Alrighty. Matthew Johnson.
Hi, I'm Matthew. I'm the one that's gonna be training this nigga in Third Strike because this motherfucker doesn't know how to play fighting games whatsoever. And LemartheConGuy is most likely going to get his ass whooped. But I'm going to do my best to train him and make sure he doesn't get his ass whooped that badly because he's fucked. I just want to emphasize this. He is going to get fucked. And I will do my best to try and make sure that this person is conditioned enough to not lose horribly. Maybe badly, but not horribly. Yay.
And go to nerdybit.co.
Whatever he just said, yeah.
And our guests, our romantic guest, BettieGeek. Where can they find more?
Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm BettieGeek, Vettie Geek on Instagram, and maybe I'll start streaming on Twitch again. I don't know, but you can also find me on Etsy, which I will be reopening my Etsy shop. Very excited. Right now, Tyler, I don't know when this is coming out, but anyway, I'm selling Valentines for $1. Digital download Valentines. They are kind of ugly, but they're funny, right? Like me. No, I'm just kidding.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Damn. I'm just kidding. I'm not funny.
Don't make us jump you full of love, motherfucker.
I'm not funny.
Who shoved these hearts right up your face?
Thank you. No, it was just for the comedy bit, you guys. It's fine. So
It's for comedy.
It's for comedy, please. Find more of that on my Instagram. I have been doing this year for 2022 Marvel Mondays. So tomorrow, I gotta finish my stuff. Tomorrow, we'll be doing a character that's very exciting. So on Instagram, I just post kind of like things about a Marvel comic character, and maybe where you can find them on a live action thing. Just comics are so vast, and it can be kind of challenging just to dive in and start. So I'm hoping that this kind of sheds some light on some fun characters and gets people interested in it. Maybe, I don't know. It's fun for me,
Absolutely.
That's it. Thanks for having me, also. Thank you.
Absolutely. And I'm Tyler from the Grand Geek Gathering. Thank you so much for watching. It really helps if you could subscribe or like the video. That would really help us out. I hope we got to help you out as well for picking a romantic comedy movie. And happy Valentine's Day. I almost said happy Thanksgiving for some reason, but happy Valentine's Day. And we will be here with a new episode coming out soon. So hey, stay romantic and stay masked. GGG.
Grand Geek Gathering.